Henry.
Mr. Speaker, thank you. Mr. Speaker, I was waiting for some, I suppose, better speech from Grant Robertson. But all he did all we heard, Mr. Speaker, was him gloating in the fact that the opposition had scored a goal, Mr. Speaker. After 3.5 years, Mr. Speaker, all they had to do was get up and say what they proposed to do in the next couple of years. But what did we hear from Grant Robertson? What did we hear? A horrible attack on a person who spent nearly 20 years in this place, Mr. Speaker. So what I want to do today, Mr. Speaker, is hit back to them, hit back on these people, sir. And I want to mention a few names, Mr. Speaker. The Honourable Dover Samuels, sacked as Minister of Māori Affairs, but never given his job back by Helen Clark. Found no evidence of criminal behaviour, and he wasn't given his job back. In fact, what he got was to be the Minister of State, whatever that is, sir. Ruth Dyson, drunk in charge of a vehicle. Oh, she wasn't? Oh, well, I don't know. Philida Bunkle, yep. I remember Philida Bunkle and Marion Hobbs, Mr. Speaker. Harry Dine, you're coming. It's here, Mr. Chair. Mr. Speaker, it's here. Harry Dynhoven had his ministerial powers suspended after inadvertently breaking the electoral law by renewing his Dutch citizenship. Leanne Dalzell was fired because she lied, sir. John Tamihere, he resigned his portfolios because there were reports that he accepted $195,000 from Waiparaita Trust. Oh, absolutely. He was my lawyer, Mr. Chair. Mr. Speaker, here's the thing. He told voters that he wasn't going to accept any payout, but he did. I'm getting to you, Mr. Mallard.
Order.
I'm getting to you.
Order.
David Benson Pope.
Referring to you is referring to the Speaker, and I hope you're not getting to the Speaker.
Yep, OK, we know. Taito Philip Field. Now, we know what happened to him, but his mates tried to cover up for him, and then they distanced themselves. That was the Labour Party, Mr. Speaker. Working hard for his constituents in Thailand. David Parker, sir, he resigned as Attorney General and Transport, Energy and Climate Change Minister. And then there was my good friend Winston Peters, sir. He stood aside from his Foreign Affairs Racing and Associate Senior Citizens portfolios outside. Oh yeah, but I'm talking about their side. See, I'm talking about their side because you didn't have to get up and gloat. You didn't have to get up and gloat, but they did, Mr. Speaker. And then we come to Trevor Mallard. Trevor Mallard, Mr. Speaker, the violent one, the one with the anger problem, who's just come back, I might add, who's just come back from England because after 30-odd years in this place, he still doesn't know about parliamentary practice. And so he went over. He travelled to England. He travelled to England, Mr. Speaker, to learn about parliamentary practice after nearly 30 years in the place. I would have thought...
Point of order. Order. Point of order, the Honourable Parakura Horomia.
I think this is quite alarming. He's accusing my colleague of going to England to learn about parliamentary...
Order.
He's going to Uganda
Order.
to learn about...
Order. The member will sit down. Order. I'm on my feet. I guess the score is about 1-1 at this stage in terms of spurious points of order. But I don't want the score to be raised by anyone in the House. That kind of point of order is totally out of order. Honourable Henry.
I'm going to Uganda to teach them about parliamentary procedure, Mr. Speaker. That's the difference, Mr. Speaker. And I'm also going with the say about that, and also a Green member, Mr. Speaker. But the fact of the matter is, sir, that we shouldn't gloat about the demise of anybody in this House, because all we did today, sir, was hear a pretty sad story about a person who's given their life for this place, sir. He made an error, he stood up, he copped it on the chin and did what everybody has been baying for. And sir, I just want to say, before I close, I hope that it doesn't happen to anybody else in this chamber.
Chris Hipkins.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, today is quite a sad day for the Parliament.